Welcome back. Thank you for being here. We're going to jump into our next reading. So let's see who it'll be for. Virgo, welcome back, Virgo people in placements. Let's dive into your reading. Somebody could want to pursue you, or you might get some kind of interest from others. You could be thinking a lot about emotions. Yeah, this could be somebody who wants to communicate with you. Sorry, just adjust. Alrighty. Virgo people and placements. You're very independent at this time. It looks like you're really focused on the bag. You could have pulled away from something or redirected course after seeing something more clearly. Maybe you had a lot of anxiety or sleepless nights dealing with somebody, and you decided that maybe your anxiety or your intuition was kicking in regarding something. Maybe somebody was literally lying to you. This could be a player or a fuckboy energy kind of energy. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It could be a Sagittarius or a Gemini in the past, but it looks like you've actually tapped into your spirit team. You could be like really weaving your destiny right now, really keeping things private and hidden as well regarding your independence or your stability or just nurturing yourself. I'm seeing somebody play that game. I think that it's like one of those video games that the girls play a lot. The one, it's like Animal Crossing, I think it's called. So maybe you're playing that game or something like that. Could be relevant, but anything else for Virgos? Oh. So you've gone through a higher self-activation. Maybe there's an initiation that had to take place in your mental. Somebody might want forgiveness, and this is the information that's coming towards you. Somebody wants to apologize, maybe. There was somebody who, like, maybe you were seeing with rose-colored glasses, and you began to see through the deception or temptation in the past. But I'm not sure if you're passionate or if there's the right chemistry with this person, and so you might be evaluating that. What's your advice for Virgos? What does this mean? What's their advice? Work on your career, I want to say. Your independence, your money. Yeah, work. Tell me more. Tell me more advice for Virgo people and placements. Yeah, the Hermit here. Rebirth. You could be going through a rebirth this winter. You were really like a lover girl in the past, but I'm speaking to a feminine. I think you might have turned this off. I see you becoming more isolated or recluse, not in a bad way, more in a I got shit to do and I have to focus on my success. 6 of Wands. So you are going through a successful period right now, and I wouldn't let anybody put you in your head because they're burdened, right? So anything else for Virgos before we jump into juicy messages? Yeah, we have introspection. Interesting. Let's go ahead and see what that's about. So you can have Sag placements, don't have to. Or Capricorn could be relevant. You could be ending a karmic cycle. The church bells are ringing. I love it. So let me just... Sorry, I've just got some water and ginger. I love the sound of the church bells. Anyways... Think of the weasel's joy and solitude. Practice caring for yourself when alone. Meditate on the wax and needles of a pine tree. Ask yourself what protections you may need to remain green and healthy year round. So really big focus on the green, the money, right? When do I like to be alone? How can I better understand and respect myself? So I feel like you're not afraid to be alone here with the Hermit here and the 6 of Wands. You're literally successful. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. This is very strong, like intuitive energy on the higher scale of independence. But let's go ahead and get juicy messages because I'm not sure how much longer I want to keep this reading. I feel like I'm getting hot again. Virgo, what's your messages for Virgo place? Oh, one of them fell in my lap. Okay, we have emotionally manipulative. So even if somebody's coming back to apologize, I don't think that you have chemistry with this person maybe, or the energy could be wrong. Anything else for Virgo? You could just be disinterested, or you could have leveled up. They're not a part of your timeline. They're not a part of your manifestations. They're not a part of what you want. And you don't want somebody's wrong energy to like screw up your manifestations. So you could be protecting yourself a lot right now. Know your intentions. Yeah, like know who your allegiance is to. Is it to God? Is it to yourself? Or is it to others? Brings you humiliation to bring you shame/control. So this is just somebody, even if they want to come in, be careful because they could have different schemes or ploys or plots. Know your intentions. It says new life coming. So it is going to lead to success here with the 6 of Wands here with the higher self-activation. Beautiful. Take on new opportunities and challenges with positivity-centered mindset. Achieving fulfillment. Beautiful. So as long as you know with God you have everything, and as long if you're ever far away from God, pray to be realigned, for God God to show you how close He is to you, right? You can just talk to Him casually. You don't have to like talk about like in the 18th century lingo. Just talk casually in your head. Face the truth, all is perfect to God. Exactly. So I think everything that's happened right now is how it's meant to work out, and they just want to lead you towards more success. Be grateful you've made it. And it says wants to stimulate action. I saw a TikTok. This reminds me of a TikTok. It said like the first year, they'll say you're impossible. They'll say you're delusional, and then the third year they'll ask how you did it. So I thought that was a great quote. Wants to stimulate action from you without taking action literally. So this could be somebody who's literally her grubby, greedy, like very lazy. You could be dealing with somebody who has Taurus placements, don't have to be. Take aligned action / choices. So continue to align yourself, not to say the Taurus is always lazy. Definitely not. But some of the negative, lower vibrational Tauruses are for sure. Saboteur from a past life. So you could be overcoming this like past life enemy. Maybe that's why they were in your life, so that God could see how you would react with the situation again when faced with it. So this could be something from maybe there's like a transit or a synastry that you have with this person, or it's related to your south node. Could be related to Saturn. Could be related to karmic tests. Could be related to things you have to overcome in this life in your birth chart or whatever. Just speak to your spirit team if you need downloads. Oh, that's so crazy. That's crazy. Thank you. You connect with people telepathically before meeting. You connect with people telepathically / energy wise before meeting. So just know that like who you're inviting into even your mental space is really important on the people that you'll attract into your life. So you ever like notice if you're like dealing with like shitty people around you, or like you're in a bad relationship and you meet someone, they can sense that energy on you. It's very relevant, right? Because now that shitty ex that you still had in your energy was like invading your field, and yeah, it's shitty. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. But yeah, also you can call in spirit team members, right? Good team members to work with your spirit team. You can ask God to align the right people with you, your supporters, because there are people that are like you that have the same values, and they might have the same placements as you. You might, maybe you just naturally, if you actually are into astrology and you realize you might like certain bands or certain artists or certain historians or historical figures, and you might just feel like a natural kind of inclination. If you check their birth chart, you might notice they have similarities to you. For example, like let's say you have Saturn Aries in your chart, you might see an actor you really like has Mars conjunct Saturn, so it's a similar energy. Or let's say you're Virgo, right? You might meet other Virgo, you might be connecting with people like that. So I'm just saying that there's people out there that have the same values as you, and you might already be naturally drawn to them and they're naturally drawn to you. So if you can invite them in and to be in the right frequency to do that, like let's say you have like a Mars in Libra, you might notice that you're attracted to celebrities or people that have also the Mars in Libra because you can relate. So there's going to be, you just have to align your frequency with the frequency of your own self, your authenticity first, and then you'll align with the people that are also as authentic on the same wavelength. So yeah, I don't think it's from the past. So what do we have on the top of the deck? We have Innocence, Fool. So we're getting a lot of Fool energy. There is a new moon approaching on the 19th, I think, so that makes sense. Consider how you might adapt and learn to better lay the groundwork for future endeavors. What do I hope to learn in this new path? What potential dangers should I look out for? So maybe you're just like making plans, still brainstorming for this new beginning. You may be unprepared for what you undertake. Consider how you might adapt and learn to better lay the groundwork. Confirmation hunk. So let's get some extra juicy messages, because why not? It's a Saturday. It's a fun day. Let's see. Virgo. Somebody could have been trying to guilt trip you, Virgo. Disclosure, the movie. I think that's a movie about workplace affair and like abuse, harassment. Anything else for Virgo? So this could be somebody who is very intimidating or tried to force you into a sexual connection. Maybe you met them at work. Read the red flags now, right? Don't wait. Don't try to paint them a different color. Don't see them with rose-colored glasses. No, see it first. See it right away. See it quick, so you can act quick. Because the more it stays around, you might think, oh, I'll just give it a few months and I'll slowly fade out the connect. No, you need to see the energy now because time is precious. Love to start relationships, then abandon / ruin people. So this could be somebody who's very like in out fuckboy player energy, likes to just kind of have flings. They want a house and live in your energy because you're blessed. So this is somebody who's literally it's like a parasite. It's like a bug. It's like an infestation. It's not good. Get the exterminators in here type shit. New life incoming. So yeah, maybe you're moving completely and entirely, or just energetically. This could be mentally. Face the truth. Always perfect to God. So if you need help, pray to your spirit team, Angel Michael, because it looks like you're dealing with somebody who's emotionally manipulative or a saboteur from a past life. So I would just continue to pray for protection at this point. Let's get you a lovely witch oracle. We don't use this deck too often for my lovely Virgo people in placements. Wolf, I love that. 44, devour the ferocious. Maybe, what is ferocious? Voracious, maybe voracious. Ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit, run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. So you already know everything, so I feel like you should just act on it. I'm not just saying that. Like, if you're tapped into your spirit team, you already know everything. Our instincts are a roadmap to surviving the human experience. Instincts give us the urge to eat when hungry, cover up when cold, seek sex when aroused, and sense danger when we can't see it with our eyes. Instinct and intuition are gifts from the powers that be that help us discover happiness, support, and well-being. Intuition is the inner knowing that connects us to the intelligence of the spirit realm and the intelligence of the earth. I mean, we do have the South Node in Virgo right now, which is about intuition. It's about beheading. It's about seeing the truth. It's about seeing through illusions of Maya kind of energy. It's about seeing the spiritual truth, the core, the root. Sadly, many of us have muted our animal nature as we become too reliant on what we can see and have forgotten to tap into the intelligence that's already available. Usually your subconscious picks up on things faster than the eyes. So even if you see something, your emotions might be sensing the energy, and as such, they know that something's off. Wolf is calling you to remind you that you know your way home. You may feel lost or confused about something in your life. You may not know which direction to travel or what it's safe to pick up on the way. I feel like things are settling in for you. I feel like things are beginning. It's kind of like after a volcano and the ash like settles on the soil. Wolf allows your instinct to take over. You receive the guidance through urges you feel. So really listen to your instincts. This is maybe less of a time for the logic or the thinking mind, and more so just like action and feeling. It's like a push and pull right in the center of your being. So especially if there's people coming around, if your body's saying hermit, if your body's saying no, if your body's saying focus on your own energy, do that, please. So 13, you could be saying 13 a lot. Let's get you a beautiful, lovely flower card for my Virgos. Lavender, beautiful energy. I love the smell of lavender. I've actually been using lavender quite a bit. I have Virgo placements in my chart. But let's see. I love Virgo placements, honestly. I mean, Virgo can have a negative side as well. It can be critical on the negative, but if you balance out those things, or you have like enough Pisces in your chart to the opposite axis, you're Gucci mine. Why am I grabbing the wrong book entirely? That's Mercury retrograde for you. Lavender is renowned for calming properties. Its delicate scent offers a soothing kind of protection, dispelling anxiety gently rather than shoving it away. In fact, so there could be something about like a spa day. In fact, this magical clearing of the internal cobwebs can make you more able to see the unseen. So maybe you're cleaning or keeping things clean, whether through inviting prophetic dreams or by inducing visions during meditation. It's a herb of peace, love, and kindness. To invite a vision, heat some water, just boiling, then put dried lavender in a tea strainer. Allow it to steep for 10 minutes. You might be having a cup of tea. Close your eyes and inhale the steam, then exhale it back out. Repeat 3 times before taking the first sip, then drink the tea mindfully. You could be charging water, paying attention to the flavor, sense, sensations it provokes. So maybe you're getting downloads, or you need to be very insightful or kind of in that calm state to pick up downloads. When your mind begins to wander, let it follow its own path. See where it leads. So this could be about emotions as well. 41 was the page. So interesting. Let's get you a Cali. Virgo, any messages from Cali? Interesting. You've overcome somebody that was talking shit, mad shit. This could be somebody who has literally had a gossipy mouth, or talks a lot. Could be Gemini placements, no offense. 19. Our cosmic mother is the light bringer, the sun, the moon, the light of renewal and healing. She is the divine voice, the sound of creation, the sublime note that births the golden era. Hers is the capacity to create a clean slate and a fresh start. She is hope and she arises. She protects and preserves that which is worthy of the heart. She shines in a perpetual state of divine beauty. Yeah, you might want to check out Sag's reading, just saying, if you have Sag placements. She shines in a perpetual state of divine beauty and radiance, just because it's giving like the pumpkin card we pulled for them. Reigniting our creative fires and attracting to us the most supportive, honoring circumstances. Her presence signifies utmost grace. Beautiful Bhuvaneswari, fourth of the Mahavidya wisdom goddesses, is colored like the rising sun and the crescent moon at her brow. She is a goddess of abundance and the kind priestess that provokes the pathway to healing and fulfillment. She is the quality of preservation and sustaining nourishment when we have fought hard to accomplish something worthwhile. An honoring of the soul, she provides the means to protect it so it can endure. This could relate to a state of being, a project with heart, a relationship karmically destined to unite and empower certain souls for the spiritual benefit of the collective. Her presence particularly relates to the divine beautification of the physical world, the bringing of heaven to earth. The name Bhuvaneswari means sovereign queen of the world, from Bhuvana, which means earth, and Iswari, which means female ruler. If there is a situation in your physical life that has ugliness or discord at its root, the appearance of Bhuvaneswari signifies it shall be healed and realigned through her grace. Believe in the beautiful possibilities of what you are yet to experience rather than placing faith in what you have experienced thus far. Her presence in a reading signifies harmony and beauty awakening in the world in a very tangible way as the creatrix of forms of all worlds, including the world of our bodies. She holds special power to work on the physical level to bring healing to our bodies and material life circumstances. So you could be like closing your eyes and saying, like, when I open my eyes, I will be on the timeline where God is healing this, and open your eyes, right? As the energy of fulfillment, wellness, and vitality, Bhuvaneswari is the divine feminine medicine for those who run their energy levels to depletion, hovering somewhere between exhaustion and barely scraping by to meet all demands. We did see something about somebody not taking or doing the effort, so you could have been overgiving. Bhuvaneswari is primordial creative divine power of sound. She is goddess back, who emanates as Saraswati. So music could be really important right now, or what you're listening to, because it's kind of like programming the new beginnings that we're about to have, right? So in the Scorpio area of your chart, that Scorpio new moon, let's see. The oracle indicates the significance of voice, creative power, and spiritual authority and sound healing. All creative phenomena have a sound frequency. It may not be physically audible, but the vibration is felt at the soul level. If it vibrates higher than us, it uplifts us. If it vibrates lower, we feel pulled down or depleted by it. So maybe that's a good way to like sense what you should be investing in, or if you should accept somebody's apology or not. If it's like really test out the vibes. And I saw something about the vibes being off, at least right now. So of course this is just energy. It could change, but I wouldn't count it. Bhuvaneswari's gift of preservation is the counterbalancing power to Kali Ma's destructive energies. With Kali breaking through false foundations, Bhuvaneswari helps rebuild and preserve what is true. When Bhuvaneswari arises in a reading, she's asking you to take note of what needs to be preserved, protected, and secured, even during the wilds of Kali Ma's transformational activities in your life. So there is something here about protecting yourself. Sometimes a period of withdrawal to allow for protection and inner strengthening is helpful. We did see the Hermit card. Occasionally, we simply need to place what is precious away from the grasping greed of unworthy hands. Yeah, you can genuinely love and wish for the spiritual fulfillment of all hearts while still recognizing the limitations of yourself and others and responding appropriately. For example, if this person's a criminal, if you're going to have sex where you're going to have a baby, right? Do you want a baby? Is that going to ruin your life, right? Bhuvaneswari helps us see clearly by increasing the light in our lives. Her presence is also an indication at some level you need a completely fresh start, and she facilitates the inner reset if you're willing to allow it. This brings you freedom and energy to reach new heights. So there is something here about cleansing, clearing, shedding, allowing new space for new visions and prophecies. We're going to get some extra last messages. I feel like I don't do Virgo readings too often. So there could be something about a temptation, by the way. Let's see. So this could be a test, a karmic test, perhaps. Virgo, last messages from your spirit team of highest teams of love and light for your highest timeline. You could also have new lovers strategizing to get you, or wants to be involved with you. So I think this is a time to evaluate your options. Something about a soft boy could be relevant, or somebody who operates in that way, or maybe you're attracted to those types. They did dark things, so you could sense this in their energy. You will never feel spiritually good around them. So that's confirmation of everything we've said. So you need to stay on your own path, and you need to protect yourself and beat away anybody with a stick. Because I don't think this is relevant. This person could be an addict of some sort, or they like drink too much, or they have some kind of like mental issues or emotional issues. You got a little disconnected, so connect to God. Lost in the sauce. You might need to just do a quick little prayer right now. I'll do it with you. Dear guardian angels, God, Angel Michael, on Virgo's behalf and all the Virgo placements, people watching this, may they be realigned by any means necessary on their highest timeline, or in a kind of gentle way as per whatever suits their current vibration and wants at this moment. And may they manifest and may you connect with them, and may you show them that you are close by a hand, and may you reconnect this connection to God stronger than ever before. Amen. So yeah, I don't know, do a prayer like that, a sincere prayer to your divine team or whatever, and you'll see how your day plays out. Practice makes you a master. Love it. Love it. So you could be learning about like relational issues, or maybe it's kind of like, I think even relations are like a skill, right? Like you get in relationships with people, you go through relationships through your life. Those are definitely a skill. Like you can definitely tell people that You can tell what kind of relationships they've been in. If they've been in relationships that are shallow, that people are constantly pleasing them, they turn into narcissists, right? Or that's what they manifest around them. You can tell people who have had more experiences with different people, different, it's definitely a skill. It's like politicians, really, right? Don't invest if they don't, right? So never invest your time if somebody's not willing to invest in it. It's just, these are just like inclinations of red flags, right? These are inclinations of the wrong energy, the wrong timeline. So the stronger you are with God, you can stay on your highest timeline. You can always pray every day, constantly, to be realigned or even closer to God. Ask Him to make the connection stronger or to develop the relationship deeper. Focusing on the outside/external moves makes you focusing on outside/the external makes you forget, right? Because that's the illusion. Everything wants to pull you away from God, where you are the creator, where you are the creator of your reality. So it's really important that you realign. Dear guardian angels, divine deities, and God, may the connection be extremely strong and powerful from this point on after this reading. Amen. If they accept this prayer on their behalf. You will drop to their level if you hang/deal with them. So there is a lot of confirmation of that. Magi, you could be a magician, or you could be good at that, or you might need to. I know Virgo has some nakshatras associated with like spell work, so you could be definitely check out Claire Nocti's channel. You might have like hasta placements. You might be good at like sympathetic magic, which is using their hands. Virgo rules the hands. It's ruled by Mercury, right? Mercury rules the hands, dexterity. So doing little like, a sweetening spell or sweetening jar or something like that, like money, calling in money, or whatever you need or desire or want. You can literally just ask for it. But yeah, you could definitely check out Claire Nocti. She's on YouTube. She has a great occult video series or something. It's like a 3-part series where she talks about the nakshatras associated with the occult, and I do believe Hasta was one of them, and Hasta is all about which is a subset of Virgo's zodiac. So you can check out your nakshatras on Google through AstroSeek's sidereal or Vedic birth chart calculator. Enter your date of birth, place of birth. Please adjust it to where you're currently living with the same moment of birth at the place you're currently living, and you'll see your nakshatras. But yeah, and Hasta is all about boundaries. Okay, so it's all about not allowing anybody else to have intimate relations with you or sexual relations with you unless it's God, really. That's why there is that nun archetype that has to do with Virgo, right? The nun, the kind of purity that's associated with Virgo, because Virgo rules the digestive system. So it's about, if you eat bad, you feel bad. So there could be something about cleaner eating as well. But you might notice your sensitivity is better when you're eating properly, that you can pick up on frequencies, or you're just like you're more finely tuned. Cool, calm, and collected. Yeah, exactly everything we were saying. They were manipulative. So if you've already spotted, why would you want somebody like that in your reality, A, or their energy, B, or they're just the thought of their energy in your manifestation? You shouldn't be even thinking about this person, right? You should be manifesting reality without this person. Morgan Wallen could also be relevant. Something about that could be relevant to this connection, or as like some kind of symbol. Go beyond what you've done before, and no one can take you down. So yeah, emotionally manipulative. So maybe this is somebody, some of Morgan Wallen's songs are kind of like, I like them because I like the tune, but I mean, some of them you can hear how immature he is. So he's such a player. So, but bless his soul. But anyways, you are meant to be seen is also here, or it was kind of like reverse in the past. Maybe somebody was trying to hide you, or something was taking away your light in the past, or taking away your ability to be seen in the past. Could be like some kind of manipulative people around you with the movie Disclosure there. This could be somebody who is harassing you. Could be sexual harassment or otherwise workplace harassment, but maybe you are meant to be seen, but you need to protect yourself and not be seen in the wrong places, I want to say as well. Because there's something about money as well. Big focus on money. So I'm going to end it there. Thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link, or leave a tip through there. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and good luck. Take care.